Recently, I had the pleasure of playing with Mr. Spawn on stream.
Third one's by the white shack down there.
Headshot him.
That's where I heard the shot.
Ooh, nice. One more right here.
Blowing up the dogs. Oh yeah, on the back end over here. Headshot him.
Dude, nice shot.
If you'd like to check that out, link will be in the description. As of right now, he's doing a Winfield-only prestige. Apparently, it's one of the guns he's less familiar with and is still getting used to using it. Which means I finally have an excuse to make a guide on what I believe is the quintessential weapon to master and hunt. So, Mr. Spawn, if you're watching, even though you're miles better than me at this game, maybe this video can inspire some confidence when using the Winfield. And to the average viewer, hopefully you're also able to pick up some useful tips for using this gun yourself. Before we get into the real meat of this video, let's quickly go over some numbers and aiming tips first. The Winfield and its variants do around 110 damage, have an effective range of 95 meters, and a bullet velocity of 400 meters per second puts it just 10 meters slower than the uppercut. This also means you have to lead shots much more than you would with your average rifle. If you've used too much long ammo and are having a hard time transitioning, I suggest practicing with the Martini Henry first, as they have the exact same travel time. In fact, it wouldn't be so wrong to imagine the Martini Henry as a Winfield that has concentrated the power of all of its bullets into one single shot. Now, more importantly, let's go over the ideal playstyle when using the Winfield. We can cover its strengths and its weaknesses and show you how you can play around them to your advantage. Because Mr. Spawn mains the Sparks, I'll be making a lot of comparisons to it. The Sparks and the Winfield are very similar in the sense that both guns encourage you to aim for the head. But the approach for doing so is very different. If I were to visualize your average fight using the Winfield compared to the Sparks, it looks something like this. Whereas the Sparks is more tailored towards short but powerful burst engagements, the Winfield excels in sustaining constant pressure. This remains true even for the compact variant if you're using it correctly. If you watch some of the fights in the stream linked in the description, you'll notice that Mr. Spawn has a tendency to quick swap when using the Winfield. A habit that's great for the Sparks and most other weapons, but it really handicaps the Winfield's potential in my opinion. Upon bringing it up, he said that he does it to keep moving, which is completely true by the way. As for every gun in the game, even the semi-auto ones like the Dolch or Bornheim, there is a small window after firing during which you move at a slower rate. Quick switching can negate this movement debuff, but to be completely honest, in a proper engagement I find movement nearly irrelevant when using the Winfield. Because, as indicated by the chart earlier, the unique selling point of the Winnie is the ability to pin your opponent into submission. And if you can do that while quick switching, that's great, but for your average player it will be much easier to do so while staying locked in iron sights. Also, the amount of lead that you can throw and at the rate at which you can do so will strike fear into the heart of your average player, making them shoot inefficiently as they peek from the same spot, or force them to try to run to more suitable cover. Both scenarios provide ample opportunity to land a killing blow. So with all this in mind, I find movement to be a non-issue. With the Sparks it's important because you have to reload after every shot, and normally you're playing like a hard-hitting ninja, popping in and out of bushes at long ranges. But with the Winfield it's much more like planting yourself down like a sentry gun and punishing your opponent for choosing such a bad spot to hide behind. If you'd like to see this tactic in action, check out Wisdom's Winnie Talon 1v3s or any of Pizza Bill's videos. Now, in regards to weaknesses, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, at the range where the Winnie is most efficient, guns will two-tap you, so if you get hit, there is even more pressure for you to land a headshot. My dad's like using the TV or something. Oh, if I could pen that. There we go. And at longer distances, you'll almost always be strong-armed by any other rifle, so quickly closing the distance is a skill you'll have to master. Oh, I just clipped his head. He's done.
Nice.
Oh, he's on the bottom.
Don't you fucking touch him.
Thank
Tagged.
you, sir. I'm healing, give me a sec.
Tagged him in the foot though. He was jumping as I hit. Yeah, fuck, okay. I didn't do much damage then.
Oh, I see him. He's in the crack. He's in the crawl space.
Okay. I'm pushing up.
Yep. Hang on, I'm gonna heal, but I'll be with you.
Could have totally had that. He was too above me too if I could have gotten him.
He's done.
Nice!
Shot him in the ass. Fighting indoors is also unideal, not because of shotguns, but against other rifles too, as there are plenty of nooks and crannies to hide behind, so it's hard to keep people pinned. And while long ammo and medium ammo can pierce most walls, your compact ammo cannot. So in summary, with the Winfield, positioning is the most important thing to keep in mind. Keep your opponent in a spot where they have to peep predictably and punish them for it. Use your superior rate of fire and large magazine size, and you should be well on your way to becoming a true Winfield gamer.
Nice, good job, dude.
GG's, guys.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this brief video. For those of you who have been wondering where I've been having a lot of issues with Hunt lately. Constant stuttering and crashing made the game near unplayable for the past month, but as it turns out, it was because my hard drive was actually failing and completely crapped out on me last week. So, on the bright side, getting that fixed also gave me the opportunity to get some nice hardware upgrades. So now y'all can enjoy my gameplay in glorious 60 FPS. For those who are interested, I also have a Twitch channel now. There you can catch me live, often with Judd Bender and Red Hawk 4, for your dose of Hunt content. I don't have a perfectly defined schedule yet, but I try to stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 PM Pacific Standard Time. Also, starting this week, I'll be uploading weekly hunt highlights every Saturday. For a while now, I've been wanting to be more active on this channel, but I would also like to do quality content as well. Streaming and weekly highlights will allow me to dish out the quantity, while in the meantime I can work on more quality-made videos that I'll try to release at the end of every month. And for those of you who are interested in checking out Mr. Spawn, his YouTube and Twitch channel will also be linked in the description. In the meantime, stay safe, happy hunting, and I'll see you out there.